Alrighty, everybody. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream from Saturday afternoon here in New Zealand. Hello to Matthew King Alexander. Hello from Auckland, New Zealand. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Juan Pablo Chacon Vargas. Please forgive me if I've mispronounced that. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you very much. Gallop, happy birthday once again. Thank you, Gallop. Daniel Ivy, your starting soon screams 1990s TV intros. It is I try to replicate the old PS1 demo disc screen. It was like I had PS1 demo discs as a kid. That came from a McDonald's promotion in like 2002. Basically, I just try to replicate those using some GIFs I found of the backgrounds and turn them into video format. And the music's actually from those demo discs around that period of time. So it is a Sunday afternoon. You're absolutely right. Sorry, I thought it was Saturday. You can't tell I've been awake for about 24 hours, can you? I have not slept in 24 hours. I'm so sorry. It is a Sunday, not a Saturday. Oh, I'm so sorry. Caper Crusader, hello, and happy birthday, Kiwi from Red X the Tank. Thank you, Red. Remind me, I need to give you your little promotion later on, Mr. Red, and Mr. King of the Hams as well. Hello, welcome. Should probably give you that as well later, but we'll talk about that a little bit later off stream. We all have one of those days. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We do have one of those days. Now, here's the deal. As I mentioned before, I've been awake for about 24 hours. So I don't know how well this is going to go. And the problem is, I've never done this before. I've never done a Nuzlocke run on this game. Now, I'm not great at Reignited. Okay, I won't say I'm not great. I'm not the worst player in the world. But I'm not, like, stellar at this game. You know, I get hit by stupid stuff, especially when I'm being an idiot and not looking at the best of times. And that's when I've got Sparx to back me up. But in this game, we are not going to have Sparx to back me up. We are completely going to be on our own. I've just realised that chat is way too big on the screen there. Give me 2 seconds while I just quickly see if I can fix that up. Oh, no, hang on. It's just sprang to life on the... Nope, that's fine. I just see it just sprang upwards massively with a bunch of messages, so that's fine. It was just a little bit delayed. We're going to skip the cutscenes, because I think we've all seen them before, haven't we? But yes, so this is the Spyro Hardcore Nuzlocke run. It's good to see you again. It is good to see you as well, Daniel. Now, I thought it would be appropriate, before we begin, that I mention why I've gone with this skin. Now, I thought it's a hardcore Nuzlocke run. I thought, what's more defenseless than Spyro? A Spyro skeleton. Made sense to me. How old am I today? I am 26. Yes, I'm closer to my 30s than I am to my 20s. Ooh, I'm having existential crisis at the moment. I saw the thumbnail. It was golden. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now then, I've got to remember which button it is to turn off Sparx. I believe it said number pad 7. Let me just quickly check that, because I may have hit number pad 6. And if that's the case, I think we'll end up with the bloody supercharge. Number pad enabled. Yeah, cool. Numpad 7. Yeah, okay, cool. That is fine. Numpad 7 is active. So, what we want to do is we shall free this dragon here. I forget his name all the time. Nestor, that's his name. You're only old in internet terms. Yeah. Dem kids will be calling me boomer yet. It's the last thing I want. I forget you can't skip this guy, can you? Spyro's going to take way too many hits. Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. We might not even make it to Nasty Nork there, Spyro. I think you're being a tad optimistic. Now, the first thing we've got to do is flame a sheep. Sparx eats the sheep. Goodbye, Sparx. And just like that, with a wave of our wand, we're secretly screwed. So, I think in this case, we're just going to grab all the gems that we can here. I'm so used to Sparx having to collect them that Spyro kind of just slips all over the place when he's trying to pick up a gem. So this is going to be very, very interesting very, very quickly. Okay, thank you. I'll take those. And the problem is, by not having Sparx as well, we actually also have no idea where all the gems are because we don't have the gem indicator. Cool Spyro skin, thank you. I thought it would be a little just novel idea to have a skeletal Spyro, because what's more defenseless than a skeleton? A skeleton can hardly fight back, after all. It's just bones, and should not technically even be alive or animated, but somehow here it is. I thought it was just symbolic, and I thought it would suit the hardcore style we wanted to go for. They teased something in Engine's comic in Rumble, a part of Purple Guide. Yes, they did. I won't mention it on stream in case people don't want to know who that is or haven't seen the comic. But yes, they did tease somebody. And let's just say I'm quite excited for that certain somebody. I would love to... Where are you going? Did you just walk past me? Well, that was rude of you. Have a flame for your troubles. Yeah, no, I can't wait to play as him. Hello, Sphinxy. Happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's Barney the Dinosaur. That's a compliment. Yes, Barney the Dinosaur, ladies and gentlemen, is coming to Crash Team Rumble. You've all been spoiled. I'm so sorry. Okay, we can skip him. That's good. Because, look, I think most of us have played Spyro Reignited, if not all of us at this point. I'm pretty sure, for the most part, we all know they just give us tips and hints that are not going to be mostly helpful. Either that, or they say, "Thank you for releasing me," or in even more simple terms, just "Thanks for releasing me." Like, there's some big difference between the two. Okay. Wouldn't mind Barney and Crash Team. I think you might be one of the few in that list there, Daniel. Because no one invited him to the party, so Barney's back for revenge. I like Spyro's voice, though. Spyro's voice is good. Just for the memes. Does Barney the Dinosaur have memes? It'd be the first I'm learning about it. Right. I'm pretty sure there's 100 gems in this homeworld, right? Well, we need to get rid of you for starters. And you, sir. Goodbye. Have a pleasant death. I shouldn't say that, because that's the sort of thing that they're going to be thinking when we die. Tom Kenny is 61 and can still voice SpongeBob. Yes, he can. Though I do hear a little bit of age on his voice. The thing is with voice actors, when they continue to voice act well into their 60s and their 70s, you can hear it particularly... you can... just hear that, and I don't want to make it sound like it's a bad thing. If anything, it's like a fine wine. It's like a vintage cheese. Their voice is just developed, and it sounds different, but it's still good. What's your opinion on Crash Team Rumble? Do you think I should buy the game for PS5 when I save up? I would say yes. If you don't have a PS5... Or actually, let me put it this way. If you don't have a PS4 right now, I would say, okay, yeah, buy it when you get a PS5. If you have a PS4 right now, I would say still just buy it. Because there is no difference between the two cross-generation... It's a cross-generational game. So, yeah. I would say if you have a PS4 right now, I would say buy it. Obviously, if you don't, and you're waiting till you get PS5, then yeah, I would say still get it. But as somebody else mentioned in the chat, time it on sale when you buy it. Yeah, I 100% agree. I like the game, but I will admit, I am not playing it as much as I did in the early days. I'm just realising we didn't get all the dragons, did we? No. Hang on. We should go back and get that last dragon, and then we'll do Sunny Flight to get that over and done with, because I do like a good speedway. Hello, Ghost. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Moderator. Right. All the dragons found. 100 gems found. And we're on to the races. Well, not quite yet. We're going to do Sunny Flight first, because I don't believe, as part of the rules for this Nuzlocke, failing Sunny Flight counts as a death. Is the point 100%? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We want to 100% the whole game, Gizmo. Welcome along. Ido, welcome to the stream. Hello. And of course, Barney and the gang is coming. Yeah. CT Rumble needs a big update to make it. Yes, it does. And I'm hoping Season 2 will be that big update. Because at the moment, I couldn't tell you the last time I played Rumble off the top of my head. It probably was very recent. But I just straight up don't remember. But then again, that's because my brain's frazzled from lack of sleep. As I said, for those of you who've just come in, I have actually been awake for about 24 hours, so I don't know how well we're going to progress in this game. And if you're wondering why I have been awake for about 24 hours, well, I am a bit of an insomniac, and unfortunately... I just realised, Insomniac made Spyro. Haha, good pun. That was unintentional, I'm so sorry. No, I'm a bit of an insomniac, and I have trouble sleeping. So I figured the best way for me to fix that was to stay up and basically manually reset my sleep schedule. I won't lie to you, my brain's not happy right now. It's like, why the hell have you made us stay awake this long? Sorry, I will read some more chats in a second. Flights are a bit difficult to read chats on, I'm afraid. And I do actually... This is going to sound probably odd to those of you who don't know me that well. I'm one of the rare few people who enjoys flights and speedways, so I do like to just nail them straight away. Because I find them fun. I like them. They very much feel like Spyro's sort of like time trial for like racing games, essentially. So I've always liked them. Even though time trials and racing games have never really been a big thing for me. Except in CTR, actually. I've missed a gate. Where have I missed a gate? That's right there. And done. Easy as that. You performing worse? Awesome. More entertainment for us. Indeed. Oh, this may be a yes, this will be a disaster. I know, you're absolutely. Your last stream, maybe. Oh, what, for Rumble? No, because I think I recorded a video more recently than that stream. The game will get... that game will get players burnt out relatively... Yeah, and that's why I don't play it every day. And when every new event comes up for the weekend, I don't play it straight away. Like Engine right now, I haven't actually played the Engine event at all. Not at all. This is easy. Muscle memory will carry us. I love your optimism. Oh, do you mean for the flight or mean for the whole game? Because if you mean for the flight, no problem. Muscle memory's easy. But from this point onwards, it's anyone's guess how well we do. From seeing Canadian guy play CT Rumble, Nitrous Brio... Yeah, Brio does need a major buff, and I think there is a buff coming in Season 2. I prefer flights than some of the regular... Yeah, same here. I agree. Absolutely. Oh, Spyro got killed. Now they can focus on Crash 5. I like the speedways in the first two games. The third is fine, but they added too much stuff. Yeah, because you've got the speedway itself, then there's like a race or a challenge, and then there's like Hunter's additional challenge peppered in there. It's a lot to work with. But then in Spyro 2, they did the same thing with Hunter, actually, so... I suppose, actually, in that sense, speedways in Spyro 1, or flights, are just one challenge. There's technically two challenges in every speedway in Spyro 2, and I suppose then there's technically 3 in Spyro 3. It's almost poetic in a way. Oh, I don't know what that message was that got retracted. I missed that. Let's kill that goat. That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Our first hit of the game against a goat. Away you go. We're playing this carefully and cautiously. Slow and steady may not win the race, but it might help us survive. Now, the one thing... I'd said this earlier on. I don't know how many of you were here for this. It's weird picking up the gems about Sparx. It's like, you expect... You know, your mind is expecting him to be there to pick up the gems. And he's just not there. Maybe 4 challenges in Spyro... Maybe, Gallop. I like that thought process. How do I get to use the skin when I go back to play Spyro Reignited? It's a PC mod. So if you've got it on PC, if you've got Reignited on PC, you can download it from... Oh, gosh, what's the website? I do have the website here somewhere on... Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. I will tell you what the website is. I can't provide you a link at the moment, sorry, but I can tell you what the website is very quickly if I can find it. The website should be... Oh, where's my mouse gone? There it is. It is... moddb.com is, I believe, where I got it from. At least that's where I got the hardcore Nuzlocke from. So I believe the skeleton skin should be there as well. Anyway, there we go. So hopefully you can grab that from there. I'm paranoid to play this mod. That's when... Did this mod cause your PC to die? Really? Was that what caused it? I didn't remember that. Oof, it's an omen. Sorry, Linda, we're not listening. We've been through this a million times. I play it on the Steam app on my PC. Okay, yeah, so you should be able to get the mods and then download them into your Steam... I think it's the common folder. From there, you should be able to play with modded skins. There are modded levels as well. I know there are a few modded levels that I would love to check out. We won't be doing it today because the modded levels are in Spyro 3, I believe, for both of them? No, one of them's Spyro 2. One of them's Spyro 2, one of them's Spyro 3. Now, there's a goat in here, so I'm just going to be very cautious. Hello, Mr. Goat. Goodbye. No, you're not. Are you? No, it's a ram. Why'd I call it a goat? I don't know what was in my head there. That's when it started. Ugh. Then Darksides wouldn't work and it kept getting worse. Well, hope and pray that Oh, is there no audio? Oh, I wish somebody had told me. I'm so sorry. There we go. That should fix it. Good thing somebody said. Yeah, there's supposed to be audio. There you go. You should be able to hear it now. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Ah, the noise that triggers my stomach acids, as a famous man once said. And to be honest, I agree with him. Whoa there, buddy. You're not killing me today. You can thank Drift for that. Thank you, Drift, wherever you are. Oh, no, hang on. I've just realised he's still in chat, so I guess everyone's gone in debt from CDR last stream. Because nobody noticed the game audio doesn't exist. Fair observation, good sir. A very fair observation. Now, there's no point killing those sheep, because we're not going to get anything out of them. Just playing cautiously. That's the plan. Come on. Do your smacky thing with your stick. Come on. My dude. Just get it over and done with. Come on, I'm circling in. Oh, I hear a ram. Good night and goodbye to you, sir. Pro tip, everyone. Save the Kiwi is old insults. What? Save the Kiwi is old insults for when the stream works. Audio's good now. Thanks, Gallop. Okay. I want to do this very cautiously. Never mind, that works anyway. Cool. Right. So I don't know how far we're going to be able to get into this, because it will depend on how many times we die, and how exhausted I get during the course of the events of today's stream. Because, like I said, having been awake for a whole day, I don't know how well my brain's going to handle it, but we'll see. We're doing okay so far, though, I think. Sorry, Gildas, we're not listening. Not interested. Okay. Now then, Egg Thief should be along here, if memory serves. Kiwi has a brain that's news to me. Oh, shush. My dude, you're 26. My hair isn't graying in the light of... No, my hair isn't graying. I'll let you know when I've got to get hair product for... what's it called? What's that stuff they use just for men? Removes all greys. No, I'll let you know when that kicks off, but at the moment, no. I mean, the only reason I'm wearing a hat is actually so that my headset doesn't actually bug my head right now. And because I was talking to somebody the other day and they said prolonged use of a headset can actually affect your hair. And I sit here in my office 7 days a week doing stuff. So, prolonged use of a headset probably isn't great for my hairline. Gonna hop off. Have a great stream. Thanks, Daniel. Have a good night, mate. We'll catch you later. Okay. If you see that pop up, by the way, about the older hardware, ignore that. At least for this stream, we're not actually streaming with a capture card. This is all PC based, and my PC is a lovely piece of machinery. It's when we do PS4 streams, it's a bit more of a concern. Would love to upgrade that capture card, but it's just not financially feasible at the moment for me. That may change, but yeah. I knew hats supposedly affected. Really? See, I've heard headsets also, because it was Caitlin who actually was telling me about this. She said to me, oh, well, headsets, prolonged use of headsets, especially people who work in call centres, which I used to do, can have headsets affect their hairline. I think that's all the gems from along here. It's a pain in the arse that we don't have Sparx to tell us where they all are. There's a couple down there. Plot twist, Caitlin was wrong. Don't let her hear you say that. Because, I don't know how well she'll take it. No, she'll be fine with it. She's not one of those people who gets upset when she's wrong. Only with me. That's an entirely different matter. Anyway, let's drop down. I think that's all of them. And Red returns. Hello, Raven, how are you? Let's not listen to the grumpy old man. Have I missed a dragon somewhere? I believe I have. Oh well, we'll go back through in a minute. See, this is where the run's already going to come apart, team, because I've forgotten where a dragon is. Alright, we've got our key. Yeah, I said worst thing about Caitlin, like, I'm well, have you unlocked engine? No, I was just saying to everybody, I haven't played Crash Team Rumble this weekend, so I haven't unlocked him yet. I'll probably do it tomorrow, maybe. I will unlock him, but that's going to be it. I don't care about the cosmetics at this point, I'm sorry, but it's just... I don't care. Oh no, he's down the well, isn't he? That's where the last dragon is. That's where he is. Hello. I remember now. Gavin. Picking up gems without Sparx is one of the worst. Oh, it is. I know, I completely agree. It feels wrong. But also, because of this mod, I don't know if you know... No. Let me go up this... I don't know if you noticed, but Spyro sort of... When I turn him, he sort of drifts a little bit. And I don't know if that's the skin, or if that's how he's supposed to feel just generally, but there is a slight drift when he turns. Maybe it's just my imagination, and it's not the skin, it's just how he functions normally. But, yeah. As a result, having to collect gems, you have to run, obviously, directly into them. Whereas Sparx would be able to just go, oh, I'll grab those for you, and you wouldn't need to worry about that. But instead, you're having to make sure you're essentially pinpoint accurate picking up these gems. Red, why even include your YouTube and your Twitch bio if your YouTube is still dead? Stop giving the man a hard time. He works a very busy job. One of these days, Drift, when you begin work in the outside world, you will understand how busy life can be. Right. Where shall we go next? I'm thinking we shall go to... No, that was Stonehill. What's this one called? Go away, Nork. I forget what this one's called all the time. Town Square. I knew it was something square. I was going to call it Stone Square. No. The gems seem to look like little toys until you realise they're half the actual height of... Yeah. Oh, for sure. It's probably why he's having such difficulty picking them up. Without Sparx, he's just a skeleton. So he's got no muscle to pick stuff up. Well, now I can actually edit my videos so I can start out what I feel like. See, there you go, Drift. He can start his own YouTube channel back up again. There's no actual point flaming those because Sparx doesn't come back. I just wanted to see some flame broiled chicken. Chicken sounds good right about now, actually. Rightio. Let's get this level done. There's a McDonald's near my high school. It's probably going to be what I end up doing until I somehow get into college. God, where has my life gone? Oh, you can do McDonald's. I mean, you can... Let me put it this way. You can do McDonald's, and they actually, at least here, have a surprisingly decent employee benefit scheme. I will say that is something about McDonald's that I can get behind. I've always just said I've never wanted to work at McDonald's, primarily because there was a teacher in high school who used to say to me that he would see me working behind the counter at McDonald's in a year's time. And he said to me, remember my order is a, what was it? A quarter pounder without the onion and without the mustard? I think that's what he said. Or was it a cheeseburger? Pass. Either way, after he said that to me, I firmly committed to the idea of never working in a McDonald's. Just because of that. Otherwise, I'd have probably worked in a McDonald's by now. Where did you find the time to bake that cake, by the way? It's an eternal question that bothers me, is where did that dragon find the time to cook a thank you Spyro cake? Did he have a working oven inside of that crystalline dragon shell? Even organless dragons love barbecue. Oh, yes. All dragons love barbecue, I should know. For I am a dragon. Both in name and both in culture. For I am from the land of the dragon. Poor Red, he still isn't aware that me insulting him is forever his canon. Canon event! That's a Spider-Man thing, isn't it? From the Spider-Verse, is it? I haven't seen that one yet. The second one, I mean. I've seen the original. I quite liked it. Their wings are magical, indeed. See, like, where did he get his flame-broiled chicken from? Is it a chicken? I don't even know. I want it. I'm hungry. I do rather fancy a chicken kebab or whatever that is. The cake was just in his inventory for the specific and very unlikely event. I like that, yeah. That's my new logic. Why did he have a cake with Spyro's name on it? He just happened to make a cake in the unlikely event that this day would happen. He just happened to have that particular cake in his possession on this particular time, on this particular day, localized entirely in this town square. If you understand what I'm paraphrasing, we're going to get along perfectly. No chicken for you. Yeah, I know that. Thank you very much for pointing out the obvious. The cake... Oh, no, I read that one already. I thought that was a new... Whoa! See what I mean? Spyro's a bit drifty when he gets towards the edge. We've got to be careful of that in later levels when we get to some more tricky segments. No, 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 no! Bad Spyro! Never mind, that still worked. I wanted to drop down and flame him, but it sort of worked, I suppose. Oh well, we got the egg, doesn't matter. Up the stairs we go. Blaming the character, not the No, it's the mod, if anything. I think the mod makes him feel slightly more drifty. Either that, or it really might be just my imagination. But he does feel more slippy to control. But I don't know, more slippy than usual. Over here, Mr. Bull. Thank you and goodbye. $200 gems, and that's our last dragon. Slightly more drifty. I'm not in this game, you dingus. I know. I mean, Theseus went back to working for Oh, did he? Oh, I didn't know that. Is that another good reason, Red, for not to working at McDonald's, then? To not end up like Theseus? No. Alright. I forget that Spyro doesn't have the flap, the hover, in this game sometimes. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that's why I'm dropping like a stone, because he doesn't flap his wings. Right, so we're already making good progress. We are almost out of the first hub world. All we have to do is Dark Hollow, and on to hub world 2. I think we're making good progress. Hub World 2, I'm not feeling very confident about. But it's Hub World 3 that and probably 4 that I'm probably the most concerned about. Oh, no, I'm not even worried about Toasty. No. No. I'm not even worried about Toasty. I'm worried about the dogs in Toasty. I'll grant you that. Toasty himself, though. Absolutely not. No. And I've got to remember about that big Nork down the stairs there. And Drumstick Nork as well. I can't get too close to him. Well, I can, but I'm just going to be very quick that he doesn't splatter me. Hello. Would you just care to just get this over and done with? Okay, that was easy. I feel like I made that harder than it needed to be. Ooh. I thought he was going to slash me with a sword there. That could have been bad. Would have lost a life already. Then you're worried about Toasty because that's the name. True, true. I always just thought of it as the name of the boss rather than the name of the level. Skeletal... Oh, I love him. He is my favourite skin. I was originally going to do it with the Winter Guardian skin from CTR. But I thought this was just more appropriate. For we are on the verge of death. Constantly. Oh, well there was the big Nork and he posed no threat to us whatsoever. Oh no, hang on, there's another one. I forget there's two. Right then. Turn around. Turn around. Where you go, son? I don't know what happened there, but that works, I guess. That's factually incorrect. The level name stuff. What else would it be called? Grass Boss Arena. Yes, I like that. Grass Boss Arena. And then, I don't know what the rest of them would be. Jacques would be, Trippy LSD World. Sorry. Trippy LSD Boss Arena. What are the other ones? Dr. Shemp would be, Desert... Dusty Desert Arena. Yeah, I know, I am factually terrible at naming things. Leave me alone. That's why I don't name stuff. And when I do name stuff, it takes me several hours to come up with stuff. Hello. I see you blokes have got swords and shields and stuff. I was wondering if you'd consider maybe just walking away. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. Hello. I really don't like you. You don't have... No, I don't have Sparx points to trade. You're absolutely right. I have to manually do it by myself. And that is a point of hesitation for me, I will admit. There we go. Running into enemies, but also charging to find gems. Metalhead would be Swampy Robot Arena. That works, yeah. And then, what's his name? Blowhard would be Windy Mountain Boss Arena. That'll do. I really hate the ones with the drumstick clubs. I don't know why. I just find them even more threatening in this particular environment. Just cautious. Steady and cautious, I think, is the way to go. Now, I don't like the fact that you're down there. Can I just... There we go. Actually, that one was probably the easiest of the three that I've done. So I'm okay with that. No, Blowhard would just be hard BL? Okay, fair enough. Let's get these gem... I keep going to hover and I forget that's not in this game. You can't tell it's been a while since I played Reignited or just Spyro in general, can you? I really do need to play some more Spyro more recently. I was going to say something mean, but it's your birthday. Go on. You might as well. I can tell you're itching away to say it, so go on. Get it out your system. I was going to say hard blow. Oh, hard blow. Oh, No. I have missed gems somewhere, and I'm now confused where they are. Great. Where did I miss gems? Oh, hang on. No, they're back at the portal, aren't they? So I haven't missed gems. I have done quite the opposite. I have, in fact, done quite well. Excuse me, Mr. Dragon. Whoa! See what I mean? He's very slippy on the edge. Right. Here we go. There's our 6 gems. Go grab the dragon. Done. You only hate the drumstick ones because they look more like you.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be
1 out of 10. That was a terrible...
That should defeat.
No. Terrible. Birthdays are no excuse. I'll say something to mean to you if you were just born a second ago if I feel... You wouldn't say something mean to a baby Drift. You haven't got the heart or the stomach to do it. Only a stone-cold killer could do such a thing, and Drift, you possess none of those qualities, I'm afraid, my good friend. Hello, Laggy. How you be? How is your day? Have you been playing much Rumble? Thank you for the birthday wishes. I just read the message now. I just saw your name pop up and I was like, ooh. I'll at least say hello, because I couldn't see the message quite there, yeah. I was worse with Hazy. Yes, but Hazian... I don't know. I think Hazian just expects it at this point. After all, the word haze is in his name. Right then. This is where we're going to be... Alright, see you, Ido. Thanks for popping by, mate. Got engine to level 50. My god! Already? Is it triple XP weekend or something? And I'm missing out on it or something? I'm going to be very cautious here. Goodbye. It's you fellas I hate more than the dogs, to be honest. Because sometimes I mess up their timing. The dogs... You can either just walk back away from, roll from. Not too worried about them. It's actually the shepherds I'm a little bit more concerned about. I know that sounds probably very stupid. Because I can just go back and do that. Good night. I know I could just roll out the way, but I prefer to go the coward's way out. You can't really roll... I thought you could. Oh, well, thank you for telling me, because I was thinking about doing it for this dog, but never mind. Easy there, Fido. Hey. Gonna have to agree that with Kiwi that insult was... It was particularly drivelous. I'm sure Gizmo will come up with a better one. So in other words, what you're telling me is Coward's way out is actually the best way out for this one. Can also... Yeah, but do I really want to risk jump fire... Sorry, fire, jump, fire while I've only got 1 hit point? Because the thing you've got to remember is I've got 1 hit point. That constitutes a life every time I get hit. And I technically only have 3 before we have to restart. And I'm sitting here thinking, we've made good progress. I find that a little risky. Yeah. It's not that I normally wouldn't do it. It's more that I'm just sitting here like, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm playing this cautiously. Good night. Out you go. There we go. Slow and steady. Now, I've always never liked the one in the corner. Never mind. No reason to worry. I've always been hit by him at least once, usually, which is weird that I've managed to get him first time in a particularly perilous situation. Please lose, we need a good... No, no. I have had this... Ghost, the thing you've got to remember, I've had people request me do this for a long time. In fact, I think Drift was the first one to request it. Now, if I remember correctly, Drift requested it as far back as 2021. So this has been a few years at least a year in the making. No, we're not losing. No. Hello. Good die. I'm also not a fan of this particular placement of this dog. Don't ask me why. I just didn't like it. I think I'm just worrying a little bit. I think I'm hearing this in my head. Be cautious, you've only got 1 hit. You've only got 3 lives. And I'm just so worried of playing it, A, too safe that I'm going to end up screwing myself over, or B, playing it too risky to the point that I'm still going to get screwed over. It's not really a win-win situation. Please do, we can call it your birthday present from chat. No. Why? Hang on. How would that be my birthday present if I die? If I lose? That's not a birthday present to me. That's... If anything, that's punishment. Hello, Toasty. On our way we go. Just take it nice and slowly. There we go. Did I leave a gem back here? I feel like it did. No? Oh, thought it did. Maybe people will feel sorry for... Yeah, but I'm not really big on sympathy. Sad people can't even accept... It's not a generous present. If anything, that's me giving you guys a present. That's like the weird tradition that some workplaces have in this country where you're supposed to bring... Which, by the way... Actually, that's a good point. Have any of you heard of... I don't know if this is a tradition in anywhere else except this country. But in a couple of the places I've worked in, there have been... Not all the places I've worked in, but a couple of them have had the expectation of, you're supposed to bring in the... Yes, my chat did freeze. You're absolutely right. What is going on? Yeah, why is the box frozen? Hang on. I might just need to have that up permanently, I think. It is fine. I can make it work. I can just stretch that screen to make that work. Don't worry. Not a problem. We have the technology to fix it. But yeah, here in New Zealand, a couple of places I've worked in, there's been the expectation that if it's your birthday, you bring like a celebratory lunch or a cake or something. And now my partner, she's always gone, oh, I've never worked at any place that does that. And I'm like, well, I've worked at least 2 of them where you've had the expectation of, if it's your birthday, you bring food. If you leave the company, you do a leaving, like, lunch and bring food. Does anywhere else do that? Like, America, Australia, Canada? Because I know we've got some Americans in here tonight, some Australians and some Canadians. I was just curious. It just ties back to the whole, because you were saying about how it was a birthday present for me, and I'm like, well, technically, it's not. Bring your own stuff. I love that. Never done that. Fuck that. Bring your own stuff. No. Good. Oh, I just got a Steam achievement. God, have I not played this game so I don't have a... I presume this... It's actually... No, this would be the first time I've played it on Steam, actually, now I think about it. Oh dear, appeared to Mr. Gem. Oh, it was there. It's that one. I thought it picked it up. This is the problem with not having bloody Sparx. Is you think you've picked up a gem, but you haven't. Because he'd normally just rush in and grab it for you. But never mind. But yeah, you bring your own stuff. It's been a tradition at like at least 2 of the workplaces I've been in. I remember when it was my birthday, it was like, oh, so you're going to treat us all to lunch? And it's like, eh? It's like, oh, that's a tradition we do here. You know, if it's somebody's birthday, they're supposed to bring in lunch. And I was like, give over? And they're like, no, we're being serious. You're supposed to bring us... And I'm like, you don't pay me enough for me to bring you fuckers lunch. That's what I said to them. And then on the last day of one of the companies, because one of the companies, I left with a whole bunch of other people because our contracts came up, so it didn't matter at that time. The one company where I had a birthday comment made to me about bringing food, and I'd left, then in, what was it, July 2018, there was the expectation then that I was supposed to throw a leaving lunch, and I'm like, excuse me? No. If anything, you should be putting a spread on for me for having worked for you lot for like 2 years. But instead there was the expectation that I was to put on a spread for them. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to World 2.
Are you ready to
Yes, Marco, off we go. Oh, did I hit... Whoops, I must have hit no. Do I seriously get an achievement for going with the balloonist? Seriously? I know you guys can't see them on screen, but I'm just like, really? I'd rather save my own money than spend... Oh, 100%! I never understood why there's that whole... At least in those two companies that I worked for, anyway. And it was... The reason I bring this up is because I was talking about this to Caitlin the other night, my partner. And she's like, what do you mean that's a tradition over here? I've never had it in any of the places I've worked in. And I'm like, I've had it at least in 2 places that I can recall. Most of the other places I'm not usually around long enough to find out.
Welcome to Pete.
Yeah, don't care. We've already been through this. Hello, Stabby McStabberson. Drop your dagger. Attaboy. That's his new name now. These are Stabby McStabbersons. And that is Bommy McBomberson. I'm sorry. Where am I? Where is my brain going on this lack of sleep journey today? Welcome to the Lack of Sleep Express. Where today... we are just making up random things and hoping they stick. More like wife. I mean, we have been together, what, 5 years? And don't tell me to go to bed. You're going to make me yawn on stream. I don't need to do that, because that'll just make me tired. Oh, God, here we go. I said the word yawn, and that's already set me off. I'm so sorry. Right. Nobody in that tent. Nobody in that tent. Nobody in that tent. Good on you. Oh look, it's some Nork booty. I don't know why you're showing me your booty. I'm not keen. Not interested. Nork doesn't turn me on. Thank you, Ghost, for getting me. Oh crap, there's a cannon one there. That would have been bad if I'd ran into that, wouldn't it? Away you go. Just gently nudge the cannon over. The other annoying thing, actually, about having only one hit is we've also got to be careful about liquid. Especially in this first game where Spyro cannot swim. We are at dangerous risk of demise. God damn it, Ghost! You've told me to go to bed, and I'm yawning now, and it's already setting off a chain of yawns as if to tell me to go to sleep. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. It's too early for sleep, even if I have been awake for over 24 hours. All right, that's all the gems we can get from by here. Gently. I really do hate how there's no hover in this first game. Try to remember, mate, you don't have a PS5 yet, correct? No, I don't, which is sad, because Spider-Man's coming, and I really want to play Spider-Man 2. The two games that I'd love to play most on PS5 would be Spider-Man 2 and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I'm sure there's other games that I'm forgetting off the top of my head that I'd love to play, but those are the main two that come to my mind when I think PS5. I also hate this jump, which is why for the moment I'm not going to do it. Right, because it's going to pester you to play SM2 and MK1. SM2... don't know what that is. MK1, Mortal Kombat 1. God. The yawning has begun, and it is not a good sign. Oh, I forgot to rescue the dragon. I was like, what am I doing? Go away. Just need to get close enough to him that I can flame him, more than anything. Woo! That was... no. Right. We need a new approach. There we go. That's better. I'm not running around that, because that could have been dicey. Oh, Spider-Man 2. Duh. Stop talking about... yeah, but you typing it in the chat's making me thinking about it. Don't even go there, woman. Hang on, perhaps I need a quick drink. That might solve things. Forgive me a moment while I pour myself a very quick drink to either go sleep or get... we don't have 5-hour energy over here. It doesn't exist, as far as I'm aware. Who wants to have a yawn? Screw off. I'm gonna drink some Coke and wake up. Hopefully. Oh, that's hitting the spot already. Guess Kiwi goes by the logic of no matter what the comment is, I have... well, within reason. When has Coke ever woken you up? Never, but today's one of them days. You need one of your docs. Oh no, all 5 of those are gone, my friend. I ended up drinking 4 of those in one day at one. Oh no, 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 no! 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 And no, I don't drink coffee, Gallop. I don't drink coffee at all. Not a fan of it. Well, there you go. There's your first death. This is already off to a bad start. We're going to have to get really close here. Right, well that's better. I have to push 7 each time. Oh, thank you for that. Appreciate the heads up. I've just done it, so I will kill a sheep of some description in a second. How many deaths do you allow? 3. Yep. So that was number 1. I'm not particularly pleased it happened there. Of all places. Right. Yeah. Just got to make sure I can land that bit now. No, that's fine. That was an easy one, to be fair. Don't know why I was so worried about that one. Right. Off you go, Sparx. There we go. Good night, sweet prince. But yeah, thank you for that, Gallop. I appreciate that heads up. Just passing through, stop to wish you a happy birthday from Texas. Thank you, Manager Mister. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by.
Hey, Spyro. Sparx.
Sure, Kiwi. Don't worry, Kiwi. I'm sure this game will be easy to beat with no more than 2 deaths. Yeah, 2 deaths remaining. I can't believe I lost a death there to a really stupid place. But to be fair, that jump has managed to trick me before. Like, that's not the first time I've fallen to it, I will admit. And it's not even on the Reignited version. It was when I played the PS1 version as a kid that jump managed to trick me. Kill the last of Mr. Stabby McStabbersons. I don't care if that's their actual... No, 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 Spyro, why would you slip off the edge? No! This is what I mean. I tried to tell you guys, the control, I don't know if it's the mod, but he goes slightly more slippery on the edge. Shit. Really did not need to lose 2 lives to this place. That's not good. That is not good. Yeah, 1 left before the reset. You're absolutely right. How many more gems do I need to find? Because I do not want to be in this hub world for too much longer. I want to be in a... Shoot, there's 5 gems still remaining. Oh, and I need to kill off Sparx again. Right, off you go. Goodbye. Oh, shit, I'm supposed to hit 7. Duh. I forgot to do that, I'm sorry. Right, there we go. Sparx is gone now. I can't do a Crash 4 Hardcore Nuzlocke stream, guys, because I don't believe the Nuzlocke exists for it. Well, I suppose you could just die. And just count that as you know. You don't have to rely on something like Sparx like you do in this game. So I'm missing either a 5 gem or a 2 and a bunch of 1s. Where am I missing it? Probably somewhere really obvious and I've walked past it. Out you go. Oh, no, I didn't kill that one. Okay, cool. That's fine. Right. We're still sort of on track, I suppose. Crash 4 is too hard for Nuz. Oh, I agree. Though in saying that, I do actually have Crash 4 on my computer now. Because I would love to see how bad it is on PC. Because I didn't really have so much trouble with the levels. I had trouble with box completion and time trials were the most horrible thing. Levels towards the end. I'm trying to think. I think the level I died to the most in Crash 4 was nitro processing. Was it nitro processing? Nitro processing! Oh my lord, go away. Nitro processing. I don't know why that was hard for me to say. I think that was the level I died to. A lot. Toxic tunnels! No, that was right. Thank you, Ghost. It was toxic tunnels. Which is funny, because Cortex Castle was a breeze by comparison. Get out of here with your gunshots, mister. Those aren't even proper bullets. Okay, I'm going nowhere near purple slime. Got to remember to be very... I don't even know why I'm killing those. I don't even have Sparx. What was the point? Oh, man. I've messed this run up so badly, I'm forgetting stuff now. Lord. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Habit. Oh, 100%. It is habit. It is just muscle memory and impulse to go for the fodder despite having no... Come on, fire your bullet. Let's get you out of the way. Good night. Right. Let's focus on you next. I'll be nice and tight to the corner so that we don't drop into the sludge. Because that will be game over, and that is not what we're needing right now. Whoop, that was a bit dicey. Will you just slow down? I should flame you, but I feel like I'm not quick enough. No! I can just about do it. That's fine. I should just flame him from the first... From the innings, but never mind. Apparently I'm just determined to make this more difficult for myself. 106% Crash 4, not even going to try. Beating the final boss, that's good enough. Fair enough, Australian Crash. I would like to try and beat it at least once. Which is part of the reason, like I said, I bought the PC version, because it makes loading times a lot faster. And that was a big part of the problem to me, is when I was going for perfect relics, if you die, obviously you have to reset the level. And PS4, or at least my PS4 anyway, was just not fast enough for that. It took like 30 seconds between a reset, because it's a basic original 2013 PS4. So I was like, no, I need to buy this on PC. That, and I can get it in really crisp, high quality. So, yeah. Fair enough. Look, at this point my brain isn't working. I'm saying words that sound right. Yes, I already don't like the look of you. In for a penny, in for a pound! And we survive. I don't know what I was panicking over. I hate these gems really close to the edge, though, because I do not need to be going into purple sludge. Oh, will you go away with your silly little guns? We've rescued Boris.
Try, kid.
Is that Boris Johnson the dragon? I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Oh shit, there's one up here. Right. There we go. Just feeling very, very cautious right now. Ooh. Almost didn't make that. decided to drop down a bit too quick. We've got our key. Good luck on Twilight. Oh, thanks. You've already set off Vietnam-style PTSD flashbacks when you said Twilight Harbor. And all I can hear now in my head, while seeing those particular Norks, is, I don't know how many of you watch Cad Icarus videos, but all I can hear in my head is, Norks with guns. Norks with guns. Easy does it, I'm too small and I can't reach that. I don't know what that last bit's about, but Norks with guns. That was such a brilliant video that he did about all the Spyro games, though. We'll look forward to this on Spyro 3 is what you will look forward to on. We're not going to Spyro 3. The best we're going to is Spyro 1, mate, because we're not even probably going to finish this one with one life. Let's be blunt. Let us be very, very, truly blunt. We are not going to survive this. Ooh. Get out of here. That was dicey. Now, I've always wondered if the hardcore Nuzlocke stuff would work in 2 and 3, but never tried it. And I feel like that might be even worse of a challenge, to be honest, because of some of the stuff you have to do. See, I felt like a purple dragon. Indeed, MC Yoda. Well, but as long as he knows you're going to get cut... Oh, yeah. No, we're not making him anywhere near the last realm. Come one, come all, ye buzzards. Come on, fire your bullet. Get over and done with. Have a nice flight. Okay. Come on. There we go. Flambéed buzzard, anybody? Pick Crash Tag Team Racing or Sonic Colors Alt. That's not even a hard choice. It's Crash Tag Team Racing. You are asking me to pick between a Sonic game that I did not like the first time I played it and haven't replayed since, and a Crash Bandicoot game that I grew up with. It's a bit of an unfair contest. Thought I hated... No! I love Tag Team Racing. I love Tag Team... Where did you get the impression I hated it? No. Tag Team Racing is, honestly, guilty pleasure of mine. That's why... I don't know if you saw my post the other day. I was doing a video about Tag Team Racing. Or I'm still in the process of doing a video about Tag Team Racing. It is that much of a guilty pleasure that I'm doing a video about it. Whereas I haven't touched Sonic Colors Ultimate since I bought it in... Was it 2020? I played it, finished it, hated it. Although I can't tell if that was because I just hated Sonic Colors or I hated... Oh shit! Where did that come from? Holy crap, that actually scared the shit out of me. And just like that, we're dead. Oh my sweet lord. I didn't even see that one coming. That was genuine fear, ladies. I didn't even see that at all. Ooh. Like I was just collecting gems, turn around, and I just see this claw come for me, and I'm like, shit! Damn near sprang out my boots. Right. So bad news, everybody. We're going to have to restart, because that was life number 3. Oh, we're not finishing. God, no. I'm not finishing on 1 attempt, Ghost. Come on. You know me better than that. We're going to at least have 2 or 3. At least. Now Spyro's actually a skeleton. He is now a skeleton that has been resurrected. He is the Daniel Fortescue of Spyros, this one. So here we are again, back in the Artisan's homeworld. Lovely. Unskippable cutscene. Joy of joys.
Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world.
BRB, all good, no worries.
He'll transport you to the next world.
What about nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
I really should have a counter on the
Dragons
screen.
first.
Do you know what?
That's all I can tell you.
Is there anywhere I can put a lovely counter on my screen? I'm going to do that for you guys. I think that will be fun. Shall we have a counter on screen? He's Spyro after Crash 4 release. I like that. I like that. Let's do a little on-screen little ticker kind of thing. We will put it text transform. Oh no, it's text transform. I want text alignment. There it is. Central. Tempt 1. Let's have a fancy font. Let's have the Spyro font. Yes. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Can I put a gradient on it? I can. We want a sort of goldish hue to it. That will do for that one. Let's do a sort of darker yellow on that one. I suppose that works. Can I do an outline? Yes, I can. Do a black out. I should have done this prior to the stream. I really should have, but never mind. Live and learn. We'll put that slap bang there. I think that'll work. Right. Let us carry on. Oh, hang on. I was wondering why my controller wasn't working and realising I'm not even on the game quite yet. Right, here we go. Back to the beginning. We've royally botched that first attempt. Thank you, Peacekeepers. And slippery Spyro controls. However, it is my goal that shall make it through Peacekeepers without a single death this entire run. Just for Peacekeepers. Anywhere else we can die will be fine. Be a marked improvement. But at the moment we're just going to worry about getting everything in this hub world. And then we go back to Town Square again, or Stone Hill, whichever one's nearby. Oh shit, you're absolutely right. Thank you. I need somebody to remind me about the sevens. Normally, I'd be a lot more on it. I'd be a lot more awake. It's a good thing, though, that there's no enemies in this particular level that can kill me. Here we go. Delbin, goodbye. grab all of these. Get Argus. Goodbye. BRB gonna get some water. All good, no worries. I'm just gonna grab the gems down here. Ooh, there we go. But I dare say, now that I've died once, I have provided the stream's worth of entertainment. Well, how am I supposed to get that? Oh. Quite easily, apparently. I thought it was stuck so high that Spyro wouldn't be able to jump up and reach it. Even then, I suppose I could just drop down and try to snag it, but... I'll be honest, I wasn't really thinking that way. Am I allowed to say that YouTube should be putting more focus on demonetizing big channels rather than working their butts off to get a bit of ad revenue? How do you mean? Did I leave a gem up there? I've left 6 gems somewhere. I feel like I dropped down without collecting one. No, I got it. Okay. I must have missed a couple elsewhere then. Where did I miss them? None over there. Oh, no, I did the balloonist, didn't I? Oh, it's in the bloody hedge maze. Of course it is. I said rather than... Oh, am I allowed to say that YouTube should be putting more of a focus on demonetizing big channels rather than the ones... Oh, right, sorry, I misunderstood your question. Again, tired brain, not quite functioning. You know, I'm not going to say you're not allowed to say it. I've got nothing against you saying it. To me, if anything, YouTube should be focusing on demonetizing channels that are full of content that is overly sexually suggestive. I've had so many... Because I'll be honest, I like watching a YouTube short here and there. I don't know, I find them a good bit of fun sometimes. Some of them are actually quite good. But then sometimes I get YouTube shorts from people who you can tell have no interest in being decent creators. Like, there's this one chick, I can't remember her name, so I can't tell you what it is, but she's like she's Australian, and she'll run around walking after men being like, do you think I'm attractive? And then being like, excuse me, what do you think I do for work? 3 guesses what I do for work. And it's like, everybody is sitting there trying to awkwardly not guess OnlyFans model or something like that. And I'm not shaming anybody who gets the money that they do. Like, go get your bread. Go. I don't really care how people make money. But YouTube is not the platform to do that on. To me, I think that, you know, YouTube is not the platform to be trying to promote your OnlyFans with. It's just not that platform to me. I don't understand why YouTube allows that. Probably because the person in question that I'm thinking of, at least, has, I think, like 4 million followers or something like that. Something stupid like that. Who, let's be honest, for the most part, will be following her because they are simps. Instead of following, you know... I mean, they probably do follow genuine creators, but, like, these people aren't even... the people who I'm thinking of aren't even, like... You know, they'll I don't understand the logic behind it. Plexit, this just showed up in my recommended for some random reason, but just wanted to join to say happy birthday. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome along to the stream. We are on attempt number 2. Because I died in 2 very stupid places. Oh, I said 2 very stupid. It was the same map. 2 very stupid spots of one map. And it was not even a map, it was a homeworld. Because I accidentally slipped off. And then the 3rd time got killed by Jump Scare Buzzard. I want to go back and actually clip that, because that genuinely was the fright of my life, that buzzard. I didn't see it coming, like, at all. So... rightio. Let's go kill the ram in here before I forget. See, now that I've had 1 attempt, I feel a little bit more confident in the earlier levels, shall we say. When we get to Toasty, is going to be a bit more hesitant, but at the moment, feeling okay. You're saying words, but I'm just hearing more signs of... You can interpret that however which way you want, Drift. I'm just telling you like I think it is. And one of us, my friend, is sitting behind the controller and not the other. So... but you're more than welcome to your own interpretation. Aren't you glad I don't have a rule in my chat which says, don't make fun of my video game skill, or how well I play video games or something? I don't take myself too seriously, let's be honest. I never have done. Right, is that all the gems from downstairs? I think it is. Oh, no, hang on, there might be one. Yeah, no, as I said, there's one back here. The good news is, we can just collect gems straight away if we're charging. So you might as well just focus on charging, I suppose. Well, we're actually both using a controller. I'm trying to play mid-team rumble. Well, that's a you choice. I have decided not to play mid-team rumble.
my friend. How about it?
Was that your attempt at a roast? A certain man from New York's dumbest... Eh? Was who attempting it? Were you asking if I was attempting at roasting? I don't attempt at roasting anybody these days. I haven't got... I'm not interested in roasting. I mean, I roast sometimes. I roast Hannah. But that's only because I know she's a good sport and she'll take it. Also, since when is Red from New York? Not doxing him, but since when is he from New York? Yeah, it would help if we knew who you were talking about, Ghost, because even I'm confused now. And when I'm confused, then you probably lost the whole plot of the joke. Not really, I just don't get things very easily. Ah, can't forget that one. Nag. I don't watch Nags. You've got to remember, I've never watched Nags, mate. So you saying something referencing Nags, I haven't got a clue who that is. I know he's a streamer. I know he's your favourite streamer. I know that much, but I don't know apart from that who he is. He's not someone I've... He's not someone I've ever tuned into. He's not someone I've ever watched. I don't even know if he's on YouTube. Is he on YouTube or is he on Twitch? I actually genuinely don't know. Favourite streamers... Isn't he your favourite streamer? I don't know, I was just guessing. You do reference... Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing, sure. Oh, hello, I missed a chest down here anyways, that's fine. You reference him quite a lot in chat for my streams. I always just interpreted that to mean that he was your favourite streamer. I mean, feel free to correct... As I say, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But I just always felt... interpreted that to mean that he was your favourite streamer. Man, you know, even pizza and wings with parmesan is good when you're still eating the parmesan after you've... Oh, yeah. 100%. Wait, you have wings with parmesan? Interesting. Never had that. We'll give it a try one day. I will report back to you. However, that shall require me buying parmesan, which is not cheap over here. I love the pickup of the pace of the drums when he charges. The tempo change. I think when Ghost ranked streamers, he watched Nags. Was when Ghost ranked streamers, he watched Nags was closest to the bottom. Was he? I don't even remember. Ghost ranking streamers. Oh my sweet lord! I had you as my favourite streamer last such. Oh, okay. I didn't want to call myself your favourite streamer because, one, I felt like that could possibly be wrong, and two, I didn't want that to come across as conceited and egotistical of me, so... I felt like joking that I was your favourite streamer, but I was thinking about it in my head, and I'm like, nah, that just comes across as too egotistical. Do you want that to change? That's up to you, mate. I don't decide your barometers of taste. My mum just put the parmesan on my wings when she got home. Only problem is... Why is the cheese always gone? No cheese, Gromit. Not a bit in the house. God, why do I feel like watching Wallace and Gromit now all of a sudden? I should do another VC movie night in the Discord where you watch Wallace and Gromit. We watched one or two of them, I swear, a couple of months back. I appear to be missing 4 gems. Great. Where have I missed the gems? Time to go on a journey of finding gems. No, the pizza and wings are gone. Well, there's no cheese anymore, I thought that is what you were saying. Well, there's no gems in here. And see, this is part of the issue with playing this sort of mode. Is I've got no Sparx to tell me where I need to go. I've got no Sparx to protect me. Biggest downside to someone like him is he regularly has 800 to 1,000 viewers regularly. Hence why I prefer smaller streamers, yeah. No, I can understand that. I'll be honest, I don't have any dislike towards any streamer. Like any particular streamer in question. But when a streamer gets a big crowd like that, it is hard to get lost in the shuffle of their chat without donating. And of course people say, oh well, if you really want to talk to your favourite streamer, you'll donate to them. And I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, sometimes, I don't know, I felt like I've watched streamers who get the Oh, I really do dislike hive minds. You're absolutely right. I cannot stand hive minds. Dude, where have I missed these gems? Seriously. Am I blind? Well, I am. I wear glasses. Stupid question, really. But yeah, when you get that many people, it's hard to be noticed without donating. And when you do donate, it's a 50-50 chance of whether the streamer in question will appreciate your donation or whether it's just, oh, you donated, cool. Oh, there's a gem there. Did I miss them all on the roof here? I can't have done it. Because there's only... Oh, no, I did. They're all on the roof. Cool. Right. Let's get out of here. 50 people spamming kick W after you lose... Oh, no, I would not like that. I'm not a person who enjoys that sort of mentality. I'm a very chill person when it comes to stream. I don't really like the whole... Like, I'll be happy to laugh at myself, but I don't like the whole 50 people typing in chat, Keck W, Keck W, Keck W. That's just... That is not my idea of fun. If anything, I find that almost a little bit... What's the word I'm looking for? Personal, like, almost on, like, a slightly insulting... And I'm not saying that people do it to be insulting. Some of them may do, but, yeah. I don't even like big chats or big VCs, but I just keep feeling pressured by myself to go in them, and then I regret it, more specifically VCs. The hell does Keck W even mean? I don't even know. What does Keck W even mean? It's alright. I only found out what POG meant the other day, so... But why does Keck W mean laughing, though? What does it represent? I sound like such an old man when I have to question these things. Originally came from World of Warcraft, and you've already lost me. I've never been interested in Warcraft. Ever. It's just not one of those games I fancy. It's the worst name for laughing. Oh, I 100% agree. On Twitch, when you type it up, it brings up a gif of a man laughing. Also, yeah. Oh, I know the emote, but I don't know why it was called Keck W. When someone says lol in the text, it looks like Keck, and W is apparently a term for laughing. I'm learning new things today. Welcome to the Kiwi Learns New Things stream. Today's lesson, internet culture. Even though he thought he was already reasonably well adept at internet culture. Somewhat. I'll be honest, I'm disappointed we've had to come back to World 1, but playing Sunny Flight again is a positive. I like Sunny Flight. I like Flight... No, I don't want to play it again. I'm good, thank you. We've already done it. I like flights in general. But Sunny Flight's always one of those ones that I like. I think I'm just going to revert back to LoL, and then if I confuse the shit out of the stream... Yeah, no, LoL's just easier. But also, Keck W doesn't mean anything on YouTube. There's no emote that corresponds with Keck W. So it's just weird to me, more than anything. Sunny Flight's probably my favourite flight level Spyro 1. Yeah, I can agree with that. Either Sunny Flight or... I don't mind Wild Flight. I know that might be a slightly unpopular opinion. But I actually don't mind Wild Flight. Because it seems to be one that's not well liked. I know Icy Flight isn't. I know Crystal Flight isn't too well liked either. What's the one in World 2? Oh no, that was Crystal Flight, wasn't it? If you move to Kick, you can get... If I move to Kick, you get guaranteed money, but you've also got to remember, Kick is funded by gambling organisations, primarily. It has backing from gambling organisations and crypto. And I'm not interested in any of that. LOL is literally the perfect abbreviation for the internet. Why substitute for something that will always... Exactly! You get my point, Drift. Why... Keck W doesn't need to be a thing, because you're essentially just trying to improve on an already existing perfection. Wild Flight is fun, but the hardest... Oh, yeah. Which is funny, because I usually get Wild Flight in 1, and now in saying that, if we get to Wild Flight today, I'm not going to get it in 1. Night Flight was Peacekeepers. Night Flight. Yeah, that's the one I had. Or is it Crystal I don't know. I had trouble with it sometimes. I had Dayoman come in at one point while I was streaming Spyro once, and I was doing that flight, and I got so distracted by the fact that Dayoman came in that I completely screwed up the flight. Not often you get a visit from a Spyro world record holder in your YouTube chat. The internet sometimes reinvents the wheel. It be... Oh yeah, no, I agree. I understand it be like that, but sometimes I just look at it and go, it's a bit unnecessary, isn't it? You know? What? Hang on. When did he come back? I thought I killed him. What is he doing back? Excuse me? No. Where did you come from? Mr. Sparx? No. Why do you exist again? No, absolutely not. Go back in your box. Bad Dragonfly. And stay in your box. I don't know what happened there, but he just came back to life. He just decided, hey, I'm going to choose now to respawn. Sure, okay, why not? Rumble, the streaming platform. I have no idea. I don't know what Rumble is. Look, there's only 2 streaming platforms I care about. And it's YouTube and then just barely Twitch. Oh, you bastard. I thought I timed that perfectly. No, I think Twitch has the better live streaming architecture. But as a platform, I find YouTube better. I also find that YouTube has better revenue split. There we go. I didn't even need to do that drop, but I still did it anyway. Yeah, because it's, what is it? YouTube is 70-30, Twitch is now 50-50, unless you're a partner, when it can sort of be negotiated, but what's the likelihood of most people making partner? Yeah. Twitch is bleeding money. And if YouTube was smarter about it, they would get in there whilst that money is hemorrhaging. But they're not exactly being quick about it. They do go, oh, what features do you want to see implemented on YouTube next towards live streaming? But they're just not quick enough to implement it. I get some of this stuff takes time, but at the same time, some of the stuff that they're looking at, I'm just like, guys, Twitch has had this since like 2013, some of the stuff that they're going on about. It's like, you're behind the curve. How to become Twitch Partner 101. Data Twitch and fart in a mic. What? Oh, you're saying data Twitch streamer and fart in a mic for... No. What the hell is that about? I don't know what that's referencing, and I'm not sure I want to know. If somehow I could stream, I'd go on Twitch solely because I can say a lot of slurs. Can you? I tend to avoid the slurs myself, so I have no experience of what you're talking about, good sir. I mean, the last dude I saw make a permanent move to YouTube after being a Twitch partner was a name... Yeah, Ludwig, yeah. Or Ludwig, not Ludwig. He's Ludwig, as I discovered recently. Yeah, he did make the jump. Because he wasn't happy with Twitch. It's why I came back from streaming on Twitch. I felt that Twitch was a better platform for streaming, but also having got most of my following on YouTube, there was no point me being on Twitch anymore. Kiwi is privilege. I suppose. I don't really consider myself privileged. As I say, I don't know. Never really thought about it, to be honest, Justin. I suppose in a way I am. I'm not gonna argue that I'm not. I just never really thought about it. Twitch doesn't give two fucks about profanity use. No, I get that it doesn't care about profanity. That's why Angie's on the platform. It's literally perfect for Angie, because she can swear to her heart's content. It's a shame she's not here today. But there is a good reason. It's an explanation, Kiwi, but I'd rather not get tied on depth for 300 seconds. Fair enough. See, a lot less hesitance on that particular pairing of Norks. Because when I was here the first time, I was a lot more hesitant to hit them. Angie can't do anything on this platform. She'd be instantly demonetized after hitting. And she wouldn't even have monetization. To be demonetized, you need to be monetized first. That's the thing. To be demonetized, you need to have monetization to begin with. Her channel would never pass monetization standards as it is. That was a lucky shot if I've ever seen one. Like, she is a good mate of mine. I care about her deeply, but no, she would not get monetized on YouTube. If Angie even uploads a video of her channel, she'd get shadow. Oh, probably. She probably would get shadow banned. Yeah. She's a nutter, and that's half the reason I adore her. But at the same time, she's also, again, a nutter. And that's half the reason why people sometimes give me weird looks when I'm hanging out with her or when I'm talking to her, because they're like, is this person insane? To which I say to them, yes, she is, but she's a good laugh. Oh, I know you don't die. I just like to be very cautious anyway. Just gets good practice in. Your wife also belongs on Twitch. No. I disagree. As I've said to her, I think she would be better suited for YouTube. I think she would actually be a really good scripted content creator. I think she admittedly struggles to produce content if it's not written down. And to be honest, with the stuff that she's interested in, doing it in a live format would be difficult. Surprised Caitlin didn't get the rumbles. Caitlin actually didn't hold back all that much. Really. Me, Twitch, not up for debate, really. Yeah. Angie really laughs when I explain something the American way. Yeah, basically. No, well, I wouldn't say we're roasting Angie. Just pointing out why she wouldn't fit on YouTube. Because I think Twitch is like the perfect platform for her. I genuinely do. Alrighty, let's get these last gems. Let's get out a Dark Hollow. And I think that is it. We can go do Toasty now, I think. Am I right in saying that, chat? I don't actually remember. No, not yet, because apparently we're missing gems still. Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, crap, I forgot to do stuff. What? Oops, okay, I forgot to rescue a dragon, apparently. Whoops. We're going to have to go back to Town Square. I totally blanked on rescuing that last dragon. Whoops. So I have to go back and get that. That's fine. I can't believe I did that. Wasn't going to say anything, but you missed Thor. I wish you'd said something, actually. It would probably made my life easier, because I was like, hang on a minute, I feel like I've not done something right here. Speaking of not doing things right, oh, no, because the last gems are here, aren't they? I was waiting for you to know that. That's fair. I don't blame you. I'm not one of those types of people who will shout at you being like, you missed the dragon. Oh, missed the dragon. I'm not one of those people. If you point something out to me, I'll be like, shit, really? Did I? But that's fair. You are 1 year older now. That is true. Kiwi dementia moments. I mean, to be fair, my memory's been shot recently. I mean, it's a combination of being half asleep, and the last month and a half has been stressful. I will not lie to you. When a part of your house goes on fire, and you're not really able to sleep afterwards as a result, because you find yourself reliving that evening. It's hard. And my brain still hasn't quite come to terms with everything at the moment. That's why those of you who know Kimmy, or Sasha as she's known, she was saying to me the other day that she theorised that I have PTSD from the event, which I really didn't think I agreed with, but it was actually then, interestingly, my mum who was talking to me about it the other day, and I was saying about how she thought I had PTSD, that Kimmy thought I had PTSD, and my mum, of course, who used to be a nurse years ago, was actually saying it was a distinct possibility. Hello, Thor, I forgot to rescue, I've come back. We cannot have Ragnarok without Thor. I've come to spring him from his prison. Does that make me the Korg to his Thor? I would say Sparx would be the Meek, but we don't have Sparx, so it's just Korg. I don't even know why I flamed him. He doesn't have an egg. What was the point of me chasing you? You were not worth my time, good sir. There we go. All dragons found. I was sitting here thinking, I should have 13 by the end of that. No. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to shut up now because I'm losing the plot. Moving on. Let's go do Toasty. Before I lose the plot completely. This is the Kiwi loses all grip on sanity any percent speedrun. I usually collect the dragons before collecting the gems for this reason. Close to 16, you got this Kiwi. Min? Who's Min? I don't know who Min is. Min? Smash Bros character Min? From, is it ARMS? I forgot what, is it? I presume it's ARMS. The boxing game on Nintendo Switch. Look, I come out with some weird shit, alright? Right. Here we are again. I'm a little less hesitant this time. I can already feel it. Still cautious, but less hesitant. Oh, that was a good one. Easy does it. Nice. We're in the door. Is that all the gems? I think that's all the gems. And we're in the door. Smooth like butter. That was a bit too close to my liking, personally. Right. Here we go. Goodbye. Good die. And good fry. And good fly. Did I seriously just say? Swiftly moving on. Out the door. Down you go. Yeah, see, I can already feel us picking up the pace this time. In contrast to where I was last time I did this run.
Nasty Nork is...
One of his most devious henchmen. It's a sheep inside of a scarecrow. So evil, so menacing. Love using the boundary trick there, because they can't really come out further than that wooden bit. So I love tricking them using that. Basically any scarecrows in Welsh. What, because they got sheep in them? Wouldn't the scarecrow be in the sheep if it was Welsh? A little bit of sheep humour there. Good night, Mr. Toasty. Why is actually he called Toasty, though? We haven't set him alight, so he's not exactly toasty yet. Alright, and just like that, we are, more or less, back on pace for where we were before. More or less. Mortal Kombat. True! True, I didn't think of that. Toasty! Good point. Didn't consider that. Right, take me to Peacekeepers, where hopefully this time we won't screw it up.
Are you ready to go?
He was already singed. True, yes he was, because he's the sheep in the bloody adverts, isn't he? That's promoting the game. Yes, of course. How did I forget that? I remember those now you mention it. But for some reason they blank. Isn't it funny what you forget until someone says a certain word and all of a sudden you just remember it? Toasty's protest, boycott Spyro. Grandmaster Blueberry Ice. What? Hang on, you've lost me now. Alright, Mr. Stabby. You can die. So can you. I have not played Mortal Kombat 11. You would be correct. Never played it. To be honest with you, the last Mortal Kombat I played... let me think. When was that? Mortal Kombat X, I think? I could be wrong. Because I remember playing Mortal Kombat. I played Mortal Kombat 1. I played Mortal Kombat 2. I will point out, I played them as a kid, so this is years ago. Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, and I think Mortal Kombat 3, because I think those ones were all on Genesis, from what I remember. Because I knew someone who had them all on Genesis. And I don't know... Oh, I played Mortal Kombat vs. DC. That wasn't very good, though. Was it Mortal Kombat vs. DC? I feel like there was a... Wasn't there a game like that, Mortal Kombat vs. DC or something? I remember it not being very good because there wasn't fatalities in it or something. Or if there were fatalities, they were quite hard to pull off. Either that or they didn't want to see... Yes, that's right. It didn't have Johnny Cage. You're absolutely right. That was the one. Because I remember being... Because I played it with Bailey. And I remember being so annoyed that Johnny Cage wasn't there. Because he's one of my favourite Mortal Kombat characters. I mean, to me... Another one of my favourite Mortal Kombat characters was Sonya Blade. And I admittedly was not a fan of them casting Ronda Rousey to be Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat 11. I thought that was a weird choice. I was like, okay, team, you pop off on one. Fails immediately because no Johnny Cage. If a Mortal Kombat game doesn't have Johnny Cage in the game by launch, it will automatically fail. Not an opinion, just fact. I'm not even going to argue. Like I said, Johnny Cage is one of my favourite Mortal Kombat characters. Like, I legit cannot argue with that one. Now then. Mortal Kombat without Scorpion or Sub... Has that happened before without Scorpion or Sub-Zero? I genuinely don't know. Because if it has, that would be... just no. I also get the feeling Liu Kang's been in every one of them as well. Am I right in saying that? Or was it Raiden I'm thinking of? Or maybe it's both of them. Like I say, I don't actively, like, play Mortal Kombat all the time, so I'm, like, sort of semi-familiar with it. And I have a few favourite characters here and there. And one of my favourite things I will say about Mortal Kombat is I love to check out the crossover DLC characters. And in fact, that's one of the things I look at with Mortal Kombat 1 and going, well, the guest character list on there is very good, surprisingly. They're the poster boys, they have to be in it because brand, but Johnny Cage is still mandatory for all Mortal Kombat media. That's why the 2021 sucks so much. Yeah, because he wasn't in the film, was he? In the Mortal Kombat film. Because I remember, what's his name? The Miz from WWE was like, I want to play Johnny Cage. And I'm like, I don't know about that one. Skeleton Spyro looks so cute. He does look cute, doesn't he? He's sort of like a fusion between Spyro and Sir Daniel Fortescue. I know I said that earlier on, but it's just... I like the idea of that fusion of characters now. We're going to take this nice and steady, because last time we messed this up. There we go. We are learning. Shit, I forgot the key. We haven't quite learned. Here was me thinking, yeah, I'm pulling off this run much better than the last one. And the world says, balls to that! You forgot the key, you idiot. Speaking of which, I can't remember what the key bloody well is. Well, I missed it. God, I'm blanking now. Wasn't it down here? No, this is where we got the egg from. Shit, where's the key? Hang on, don't tell me. I will figure it out in a minute. I hope. How could I have forgotten where a key is? No, I've got Magnus. Don't worry. He's here. Shit, where is that key? I cannot believe I've forgotten. This is what a lack of sleep does here. You forget stupid shit like this. Because there... Are we sure we don't have a key? No, we really don't. Okay. Not in here. Know that for certain. I don't even know why I bothered to check in there. What the fuck? Oh, I bet it's hilarious. I'm sitting here thinking... I'm just... Well, I can't even say I am sitting here thinking I'm just losing the plot now. And like I said, I've been awake for like over 24 hours, so now I'm forgetting where stuff is. Where the... Have I walked past it? Shit, I did! It's blended in with the canyon. Oh, great. Oh, well done, everybody. Well, that deserves a terrible round of applause. But thank you for not telling me. I did figure it out in the end. Oh, God. Here we are. Now we can leave this horrible room and never come back. And focus on actually getting out of Peacekeepers. At least finishing Peacekeepers with 3 lives intact, because... What do you mean, everybody? Nobody... That's what I mean! I was thanking everybody for not helping me. I appreciated the not help. Because I said I wanted to figure it out on my own. So, I appreciated that nobody was chiming in going... Yeah. Right. What I have learnt from last time is to be very gentle. There. Just like that. We are done with this little place. Let's go do Night Flight. I think I've earned that. Survived Dry Canyon, 3 lives intact. I've earned myself a reprieve with Night Flight. I'm okay with that. Especially because as far as I'm aware, the rules do not state, or at least the rules that I'm aware of, do not state that you cannot die in speedways. Though I have no intention of dying in a speedway because that's just not my intention. Wait, did I miss a chest there? No, I didn't. Okay, just had to circle back. Thanks for nothing. No, that wasn't me being sarcastic. I was genuinely being like, thank you for not telling me so that I can figure it out for myself. Like, it's not sarcasm. I should know the game. You're absolutely right. However, as I've stated before, I am half asleep, my dude. I'm playing this on... Alright. I don't know what happened there. We're just going to... I don't even know what happened there. Completely botched that. But as far as I'm aware, flights do not count as deaths. Especially if you don't exactly land in the water. No, I meant the comment that was said by you was being... What? Yeah, I was but that was the thing. I was being genuine. Yeah. Like, I didn't mean that in a sarcastic way. Like, if it sounded like I was being sarcastic, I'm sorry, it wasn't, but... I was just genuinely appreciative that people allowed me to figure it out. Because I think you learn better that way. By figuring it out yourself. But Justin is right, I really bloody well should know the game by now, but... Yeah, lack of sleep is what that does to a person. In fact, after this stream, I'm probably going to go have a nap because I'm just shattered. I shall probably sleep till morning. Right. Glad we're done with that. It's not one of my favourite flights, that one. Go away. Alright. Let's go back to Dry Canyon. From what I remember, there should be nothing in Dry Canyon. Ooh. Hang on. Why do you keep coming back, Sparx? Where did you come from? Go away. Hang on. Let me kill this guy a second. I'm gonna go find a jackrabbit. That's what they are, aren't they? Jackrabbits. 7. Goodbye. Go back in your box. Seems restarting a flight. Yeah, I think it does. I think you're right. It's alright. He's back in his box now. It's where he shall remain. Okay, cool. No, I thought I saw Sparx fly out of that again, and I'm like, for God's sake. What do you mean sleep till morning? You usually sleep till... Do I use... No, I usually sleep... At the moment, because my sleep schedule's been out of whack because of recent events, I haven't been able to sleep till like 4 AM. So I don't usually wake up until like 2 in the afternoon. But my plan in staying awake like this is so that I can force myself back into a better sleeping schedule. Because I've tried it twice before and I failed it. So I figured I'd try it today. Rightio. What a waste of a bullet. Here we go. Considering this is where we died last time, or, well, the last run ended, I think we're making good pace. In the water! Very nice. Thief in the drink. I always remember that dragon because I don't remember what's his actual name. I remember like his position. Conan. I remember that dragon's position being there. I'll tell you why. Because when... What was their name? previously. Lukey Boy Games, I think was their name. Or no, it wasn't Lukey Boy Games. Luke Mania Studios did a mod of Spyro 1 where they replaced all the different dragon names with people who were like Spyro YouTubers, or just people who were well known in like the Spyro like scene, like speedrunners and that sort of thing. Yeah, and that was where my dragon was, because I was put into that mod. I remember that. I even streamed it once upon a time. Right. No vulture jump scares today, please. There we go. Get all these gems. Lovely, lovely, lovely. In fact, to make sure we're not going to get any vulture jump scares, I'm genuinely going to go out of my way just to kill all of the vultures up here, just to be safe. I remember being Roscoe in the... Oh, were you? I'd have to go back and check to see where everybody was. And because I've met more people since that mod came out. Like, I've met more people in the Spyro community, so I'd love to see how many of them that I've gotten to know over more recent times were actually in the mod that I was not familiar with back then. So, like, back then, I wasn't familiar with, like, Deoman. Whoa! I forgot you could shoot through walls. I wasn't really that familiar with Deoman or Lumi Laura, for example. Whereas now, you know, I'm quite familiar with who they are. So I'd love to see where those folks ended up. I have a funny feeling Laura was in the Nork Nexus. Am I right in saying that? Was she even in the... She surely must have been in the game. But for some reason, my brain's going, if she was in the game, she'd be in Nork Nexus, and I'm thinking purely because of Rat Proxy. I'm not even sure that's correct, but... I used to have a spreadsheet with all the different names of, like, who was where. But I don't know if I... No, I won't have it because I'm on a different computer now, but...
Incredible glide, Spyro.
Incredible glide, Spyro! Don't care, go away. Right. So it's just through this bit, and then we'll be home free. Lovely. I was too late. Oh, did you try and sign up? Yeah, because I knew a bunch of people who tried to sign up, and in the end they were like just too late to get in on the action, yeah. Now, I remember seeing it very early on. But yeah. Off you go. Oh, meant you joined the... Oh, okay, sorry. I see what you mean, yeah. No, that's fair. I thought you meant you were saying you tried to apply for it and you just popped in late, but yeah. Because I was thinking, no, I only managed to apply for it early because somebody was retweeting about it one day. I think it was Miharu who retweeted it. And I happened to see it, and I was like, oh, that's... Whoa, 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 whoa! Back to where you bloody well came from! Now then, Yes, I say we'll try that again in the proper decorum. Bloody hell. Excuse me, do you want to get out of the wall before I kill you? Because I do believe, by clipping the wall, sir, you have an unfair advantage. Never mind. Suppose that worked out in our favour still. Rightio. Up we go. Extra life, even though technically we're not supposed to be taking them. How many lives do I actually have, anyway? 14! Yeah, no. Not supposed to be taking those, but... I mean, I suppose I could have taken it, because we just count it as... Who the hell is Miharu? Miharu the Fox? You know who Miharu is, surely. Reasonably well-known Spyro YouTuber. Yeah, exactly. Gallop knows who Miharu is. Now then, I hate this jump, and I've always hated this jump, and I'm going to hate this jump. Probably. In fact, I hate that jump more than I hate the super jump in the supercharged jump in Treetops. Oh god, we're going to do Treetops, aren't we? That's going to be fun on... Nuzlocke mode, isn't it? I just realised that. Oh. Things are going to get dicey there. She likes Engine, so she's based. Engine's good. I like Engine. I don't know many people who dislike Engine, to be honest. If they exist. There we go, 400. All the dragons done. We are safely out of Dry Canyon, which means we are officially... Our second attempt is better than our first attempt, which I would certainly hope for. Spyro's the best. Absolutely, I love Spyro. Spyro and Crash, two video game franchises that I grew up with and love and adore. Clifftown. Here we go. We didn't reach Clifftown last attempt, but here we are. We are making progress. We might even, dare I say it, make it to Magic Crafters. See, now I've said that, we're going to die, aren't we? we're just going to die before we even make it to Magic Crafters. Oh god, that looks so wrong to see him flying in with the skeleton. It just doesn't look right. Yeah, I don't want to be shivved, thank you. Put that back in your metal coat. Although I don't know how you'd shiv a skeleton Spyro. Rightio. Gently. Don't want to be going off the edge there. I'm going to collect all the gems we can on the ground level, so we don't have to come back. Up we go. Lovely. Get rid of those two. Ah, yes. You. Mr. Egg Thief. Or Mrs. Egg Thief. Whatever you are. There we go. Just like to get within range. I heard one of those blokes and... Oh! There they are. Those blokes in metal coats chuckling to themselves very proudly. There we are. I think this is the only level they appear in, from memory. So just got to take it nice and chill. Set off the firework. Lovely. Is that the only one to set off? Yes, I think it is. Yeah. I'm sure I can get up there, but we'll do it the proper way. Sorry, Halvor, I don't care right now. Go. Collect these edge gems very slowly. Lovely. We're in Clifftown already. I need some sleep. Yes, indeed. We are in Clifftown already. I was saying we might just make it to... How many deaths so in this run so far? Ghost? None. We are on 3 lives still on this run. We made it out of Dry Canyon without a single death to our name. This is the good run so far. Well, it is the good run because we've only done 2, so yeah. So no deaths so far. And I'm quite proud of that fact. I did say earlier on, we could end up making it to Magic Crafters, but in saying that, I have a funny feeling we won't. Maybe we will. Who knows? Maybe I'm just doubting myself. Is the game going to... Oh, yeah! Definitely. I'd say Magic Crafters onwards is where it's going to pick up. Particularly in if we manage to make it to Beastmakers and Dreamweavers in particular. Those levels in that hub world, I think, are going to be the most tricky. Rightio. Over we go. Lovely. Made it over without dying. To start. Now to kill my old friends, the buzzards. Good, good. This is already going well. Firework thing in Alpine Ridge. Yes! That's a good shout. I'll have to remember that. On the plinths. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Because that does stump me sometimes as well, I will admit. When I hear the word buzzard, I think Mercy the buzzard. Fair. It's only natural considering what's happened in the past couple of days. Flame every Flame every vulture in Clifftown is what I just got as a Steam achievement. I didn't even realise that was a Steam achievement. So there you go. They're probably identical to PS4 achievements, aren't they? Which I've probably got all of them before. Well, I must do, because I Platinum Trophy this game on PS4, so... I don't know what I'm talking about. I presume they're all the same. Righty up. Be very gentle along here. Just cautious. I'm realizing there's supposed to be a whirlwind, isn't there? Or did I not actually get that set up? No, I don't think I did. Cool. Okie doke. We have royally screwed ourselves on that one. That is fine. Over we go. Oh, at least we can get this whirlwind up to the top. That'll help. Have to free Mark. Ah! Thank you. That is my fault. I did not remember that. Here we go. Let's go get Marco. Marco! Polo! Right, all the dragons done. Whirlwind activated. Now, you gotta pick that gem up, Spyro. You can't just leave it sitting there. I don't know where. I don't know where the heck Polo is. You raise a good question. We need Polo the dragon. Spyro 4. I insist we've had Marco. We must now have Polo. Just like that, I think we have, more or less, beaten good old Clifftown. Am I right? Yes, we have. Time to get out of here. We may still yet make it to Magic Crafters after all. Provided we survive whatever the next level is, which is Ice Cavern. Ice Cavern, which one's that? Oh! Yeah, no, we should be fine with this one, I should think. I will admit, I'm not looking forward to Dr. Shemp, because I often forget how to do Shemp. But we'll see how we go. Like, I fully expect to probably lose a life on Shemp. But we'll see. I might not. I might not mess it up. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. This is a gorgeous level. I do like this one. Sorry, Kiwi, have to run. Catching up with a mate to watch Gran Turismo. We'll watch the rest of the VOD tomorrow. Next stream in October, November. Lol, catch you. No, it won't be October, November. We will probably do another one. Probably next weekend. I won't do one tomorrow. I think I need to just ease back into streaming. I think one a weekend at the moment is probably the best way to do it, so I can also focus on videos. Because I can make sure that I can get those done. But yeah, enjoy Gran Turismo. Let me know how it is. I have heard some people say it's a pretty decent film, but I have yet to watch it, so let me know how you get on. But yeah, enjoy, Ghost. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Gallop. It doesn't fit the theme at all. I feel like this level would have been better as a, in some respects, as a Magic Crafters level, but yeah. You're not chucking a snowball at me and getting me to get hit there, buddy. Woo. Spyro, my boy, why are you a bit slippy? And it's not the ice physics. Feel like Icy Flight and Crystal Flight. Yes, definitely. They should have swapped places, absolutely. Why did I try and flame a crystal dragon? My god.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave,
Some Norks up ahead are wearing armor. Well, I don't blame them. They're very sensitive. Oh, you can't tell I've watched Cad Icarus's World of Spyro games recently, can you? I was rewatching it the other day because it is actually genuinely such a fun romp through the Spyro games. It was partly what inspired me to actually come back and play this, but do it as a Nuzlocke. It's Simon the Door. Simon the Door. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. I'm just like, oh. I will say this. I don't know why, but for the longest period of time, I've always said old Caddy is the best Caddy. But having gone back, and this is going to sound nuts, I've rewatched all of his episodes that he, whatever, you know, have them world of sort of videos, and having watched seasons 1 through 13 of old Cad Icarus, and I'm like, yeah, he was funny in the old days too. And that was the thing, my brain was instantly like, nah, old Caddy was best Caddy. And I'm like, no, actually, I disagree with that. Now I've watched them all again. Current Caddy is peak amazing Caddy. Like, I love the stuff he's putting out now. The Crash Bandicoot toy video that he did was brilliant. Well, not toy, but merchandise. I loved that. Yeah, he has stepped up in this game. You're absolutely right. But for the longest period of time, I was just convinced that old Caddy was best Caddy. And it's funny, actually, because I saw a YouTube short, and it's not even to do with Cad Icarus, but it made me realise why I thought old Caddy was best Caddy. It was a YouTube short. It was Anthony Padilla interviewing Jacksepticeye, I think. Or was it Markiplier? No, I think it was Jacksepticeye. And Jacksepticeye said, you only like the old Jacksepticeye because it's what you grew up with. It's what you probably watched when you were in school before life got difficult. And I'm like, sitting here thinking, shit, that's the same for me and Caddy. Because I started watching Caddy in 2012 because I found him through the Crash Bash review, like in season 1. Like, I found him very early on. And that's why I was so convinced, I believe, that old Caddy was best Caddy, because it was the Caddy I grew up with, despite the fact that Caddy, I think, is only 2 or 3 years older than me, if I remember correctly. So, I think that's what it was growing up watching that stuff and just feeling old Caddy so much that I'm just like, nah, new Caddy doesn't hold the candle. I'm like, but he does. Old Caddy's great. I love old Caddy. Shaggy Caddy was peak Caddy. Shaggy Caddy? What's that? Like, season 1 through season 3. No, not season 1, because that's the boy band haircut. The Backstreet Boy haircut. Oh, God. What have I done there? You grew up watching someone you can legally date. Well, that's a way to phrase it. What the fuck, Drift? No, I get what you mean, though. But yeah, like that, and that's the thing. For the longest time, I don't think I ever put 2 and 2 together that Caddy was actually only 2 or 3 years older than me. I always thought he was a bit older than that. And I'm sure he probably mentioned his age multiple times, but over the years it just eluded me and I forgot. But hearing him say, oh, you know, I'm going to go back and watch a video that I made when I was 18 and thinking, you were 18 in 2012. I was, what? 15. So yeah, I don't know why. Just in the back of my mind, I felt like he was older, but then also at the same time, I'm thinking about like, no, I knew he was around my age. So what the hell am I smoking? And if that's the case, what have I been smoking? Where can I get more of it? Probably nostalgia dust. I think that's also a huge part of it as well, was nostalgia. Just as Caddy said, you grew up. That's not what as Caddy said, but as Jacksepticeye said, you grew up in that era, and now you watch it and you're like, it doesn't necessarily hit the same because you're an adult with a job and with a mortgage to pay or car insurance or God knows what it was that he said. And I'm like, shit, he's got a point. In 2012, I didn't have to worry about any of that shit. I just come home and go, ooh, new Cad Icarus video. Whereas now, in 2023, I'm sitting here like, oh, bills, more bills, rent, bills. And then like 3 months later, it's, oh, new Cad Icarus video. And that's also the thing, is that Caddy only, does like 3 or 4 uploads per year now? Which also doesn't help in that regard, but at the same time, I respect that it's taking so long because of the effort he's putting into it. Like, mad respect for the effort he's putting in. Like, when I hear him say, oh, this video is comprised of thousands of different shots that we've done, and I'm like, Jesus, really? And I'm like, and I watch it and I'm like, that must take ages to put together. Still older than he. Oh yeah, you are. You're older than Caddy is for sure. I'm trying to think how old, because when it comes to YouTube inspirations, there were two big inspirations for me YouTube wise. Caddy was one of them, and he's only what, 2 or 3 years older than me. And then the other one, I don't even remember the age of the other guy who inspired me. I think he was, I want to say he was born in 1991. So what's that? 32? Is that right? My math's correct? Yeah. 30, that'd make him 30. Jesus, he'd be 32. Shit, that can't be right, surely. I don't suppose anybody here defeat all 3 Skeenorks. Do I seriously get a trophy for that? Jesus, Steam. I don't suppose anybody here ever watched the J-Wits, perchance, do they? And they could potentially tell me how old he actually was. Because I feel like it's 91, but I'm probably wrong. Sod off with your snowballs, you bastard. He inspired his upload schedule based on your stream and uploads. Gee, thanks, Drift. I appreciate that. Whoa, what the hell? Hang on, sorry. Game's not crashed. I had a pop-up come up to tell me my antivirus has done a report, its monthly report. Wonderful. Could you have not told me that after the stream? In fact, while we've got a brief gap in the stream, I'm going to take this opportunity to quickly look up how old that other guy was that used to inspire me for YouTube. Because I genuinely don't know how old he is. I'm sure I knew it once upon a time. Shit, he is 32! I was right. Oh, he was born in 1990! Oh god, so he'd be 33 this year, Jesus. My lord, I thought he was younger than that. But then saying it aloud, I'm like, no, that would be right, yeah. My lord, yeah. Sorry, no, just thinking about one of my YouTube inspirations, the J-Wits. He did Pokemon content and then later transitioned to just Nintendo overall, and now he's primarily a streamer rather than a YouTube content creator, because he switched from YouTube when he went to work for Stream Elements. He moved to California to work for Stream Elements, and I think he left then, and now he's a VTuber. So, yeah. Spyro's tail wobble sounds like a chicken sometimes. Spyro's tail wobble doesn't sound like a tail wobble. What is a tail wobble supposed to sound like? Thanks for releasing me, young fella! Or something. I don't know. Right, so that is all the levels. Oh, the J-Wits. Yeah, I know the guy. Only for Mario Rat. Yeah. Yeah, you do know him, yeah. No, he was a huge inspiration on me when I was a teenager. Oh boy. Here is the map where I fully expect to lose a life. Wish me luck, because I'm not confident in this one. I think Dr. Shemp will be killing us at least once. He's turning 33, Drift. Absolutely. Yeah, I thought mid to late 20s as well. But then I was suddenly thinking, no, I swear I saw something recently that said he was born in 1991. As it turns out, it was 1990 even. And it makes even more sense now I think about it, because he just had a kid with his wife. I think about a year or two ago. I like making them run into walls. But at the same time, it's also a caution thing. I just like to be cautious. Now, this is the bit I like the least. There we go. That should be those blokes taken care of. We still got 2 more. Oh, 3 more even. Hello, lads. Over you come. Good. He's married, mate. He's been married since like 2013? 14? Yeah. My dude is married. I remember, because I think they used to vlog as well. They used to have like a vlog channel, him and his wife. And I think they may or may not have vlogged the wedding. But then they shut down the vlogging channel because they grew tired of it, and people were like, when are you bringing back the vlogging channel? And yeah, people were just driving them nuts with it to the point that they were so sick of hearing that, so they just completely deleted the vlog channel. Which was sad, because I enjoyed watching it when I was a teenager, but I was like, people got to do what they got to do. Over we go. Right then. Right on the edge. Deep breath and fly. Lovely. All that suspense for nothing. It's hard to take this level seriously ever since I've seen Daemons. The only lore in Dr. Shemp is that Dr. Shemp fucked a bunch of fat mothers and created a bunch of... I've never seen that! Really? I love that. Oh, I'm gonna have to go search that up after this.
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool. You...
Right then. What is your pattern, first of all, Mr. Shemp? Right, we got... That's pattern number 1. Now then, pattern number 2 is... I don't remember. Oh, is this the one where he does the spin and exposes his ass and then smacks it down? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Very good. Now this one is just the one where he does a spin? Pass? I don't remember. Show me what you got, buddy. Just go ahead. And it's the same thing, basically. Why did I think he did someone... why he didn't do the slam? Unless I moved away too quickly. No! Shit! Damn! Should have jumped there instead of flamed. Right, okay. No, over you come. Back to where you were. Yeah. Oh, shit, hang on. Sparx. You're not supposed to be here, Sparx. I need to go kill you with some fodder. Does this level even have fodder for me to kill him with? Shit, I don't actually know. Well, they got the tin can boys over here. We've got Big Mama. Hello, I seek fodder. Shit, I don't think they do they? I think you might be right on that one there, Gallop. Right, we're just gonna have to... I've already tapped the 7 key, so presumably it'll have the same effect, right? I presume. Come on, get it over with. Get it over with. Waiting. Waiting. There we go. Right. This time, jump, not flame. Jump, not flame. Right. There we go. We lost a life stupidly, but the good news is we're still alive. And the next boss is Blowhard, who is piss easy, so... Why did I get an achievement for the stronghold chest for this one? Seriously? I swear some of these achievements were not on the PS4 version. Why do butts get more detail in video games than the actual video game nowadays? I don't know. Because people like big butts and they cannot lie. You other brothers did not. I don't know where I was going with that. Ignore me. How many hours have we been streaming? 3 hours. Jesus, we're making good progress. Well, good progress for this environment, at least. Time to go see our old friend, the balloonist.
I can't believe how fast. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafters world if you're ready.
Well, we've made Magic Crafters. And I didn't think we were going to make it here. Which is a positive. We just have to find some fodder to kill... but get rid of Sparx just very quickly. Big butts aren't a bad thing, but what is a bad thing is whatever joke you just tried to make. It was a, oh, I forget the song. Look, don't worry about it. It was before your time. And technically, I believe it was before my time, too. Smooth as the butter you put on your toast. Insta-kill. Oh, shit. I hate these wizards. I really fucking hate these wizards. Because sometimes they... Baby got backed by Sir Mix-a-Lot. That's the one. Thank you, Gizmo. I hate these guys. Because sometimes I will take one bit of damage to them. Sometimes. If I'm not careful. Now, the problem with this is... One bit of damage in this game is you might as well die.
Welcome to Magic Craft.
Don't care, Cosmos. Cosmos? I wasn't paying attention. Cosmopolitan. He's Cosmopolitan's the dragon. Are you going to change the attempt? This is still attempt number 1, so we haven't died a second time yet. Well, no. Sorry. We've only had one attempt before this, so like... Wait, hang on. How do we quantify that? Because this is... Yeah, because it said 1. Should I change... No, because death... An attempt to me means that we failed it. Or at least I could just put failed attempt. Hang on. Let me pause this for a second. I can just rename it to... Yeah. No, I died a minute ago, but that's a death. That's 1 death. I still have 2 lives remaining. I still have 2 lives remaining. However, looking at these lovely quartet of mage wizard things, I think we're about to be 1. Unless I just take it very... How is this a Nuzlocke? I don't make the rules! Ask the person who made the rules up. I didn't make them up. I got the rules from Canadian Guy A, who either made them up himself or he got them from someone on the internet, which I presume is probably what you're actually more likely. Okay, these mages aren't as bad as I remember them being. We are fine. We are alive. Yeah, you're not going to raise your barriers today, buddy. Oh, you were too... I don't know why you're laughing, mate. You were too bloody slow. Look at this idiot. Typical. I love killing the wizard with the lid of that. Well, can't ask that person because 1, don't know their name, and 2, because I have 0 ways to ask them anyway. 3, you're kicked out of their server, so yeah, you really can't ask him. Ah, hello gentlemen, there appear to be 2 of you. And I don't like that fact. Never mind. I've really got to stop doubting myself. Shit, they're gonna respawn though. That's gonna be fun. Correction, I didn't get kicked, I left. Really? Because every story I've heard has said that you got kicked. / banned. Straight in there. No fuss, no mess. That is what I like to see. How am I going to approach this? Like that, apparently. I think I was in a penalty channel on that account, so I just decided to leave, but I could be wrong. Yeah, and I think because you left the penalty channel, from my understanding, you were subsequently banned. Can you 2 gentlemen not come together like that? That's scary. Oh, hang on, they're going in for a kissing embrace. There you go. Now it's a dead embrace. Alright, we found all the dragons. Good. Das is good. Oh, shite. It's the lightning wizard. Yeah, that stuff was 2 years ago. If they're still going to hold that against me, that's fine. No, that's fair. I was only joking about it, to be honest. I mean, I don't really see a need to hold it against you, but yeah. People mature and grow up a lot in a 2-year span, really, so... Oh, I wanted to pop him in the drink. Goodbye. Nice. Is that all the gems? Oh no, that won't be all the gems because I've got the key. And I've still got to break that chest up there with the charge. Yeah. Okie doke. I don't know what I was doing there. Have a feeling the wizard guys are going to be the end of you. The wizard guys? The lightning... Yeah, possibly. I mean, I just killed a couple of them. Like, I think they're going to be the ones to kill me rather than Blowhard, to be honest. If not the club ones. Oh, the club ones. I hate the club ones. I've always hated the club ones. That is a fact. Rightio. Alpine Ridge. I've not been looking forward to this one. Here comes the fireworks. Because they have stumped me before. I will not lie. Just gonna have a quick sweet. Profanities don't show up on stream chat. Do they not? I haven't stopped them, from what I remember. Unless YouTube's auto-modding them out. Oh, that's why, because Gizmo's not allowing it. I was joking about them not allowing it. Oh, of course you're going to jump up there, you twit. Why? That's going to make things difficult. Shit, no, just, no, oh God, what are you doing, man? There we go. Off you go, Grandad. Can't see myself saying that, community, now because the way I am and how much profanity I use on a daily basis. They're probably, yeah. Best not dwell on it too much, methinks.
Spyro, you're...
Okay, there's no gems over there. For some reason I thought there were. Oh, it's the icy wizards. I forgot about them. Well, he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. Stop raising the ground, you bastard. Someone made a nice job of that earthwork. The Ice King from Adventure Time before Ice King from Adventure Time. Yes. That is all I have to say. I've never been a fan of Adventure Time, I will be honest, so I couldn't tell you a whole lot about that. But yes, he is voiced by Tom Kenny, you are correct. See, whenever somebody says Tom Kenny, an icy character, I automatically think of, rather than the Ice King, I think of bloody, what's his name? Penguin from the Batman, the 2004 Batman cartoon. I love that noise he makes when he's like, oh shit, he's coming! And ah! Just so good. Yes, I would like it if you stopped raising the ground. Thank you. That's one way to guarantee you'll never do that again. I was just going to ask him politely, but apparently not.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh, that one. To be honest, I'll only watch a Batman cartoon if it has Kevin in it. Even though, yeah, no, I get it. Kevin Conroy's the best Batman voice for a cartoon, but to me, the second best one is the 2004 one, Rino Romano. Which is interesting, because Rino Romano is the only person, if I'm not mistaken, to have voiced, in cartoon form, a version of Batman and a version of Spider-Man. So, yeah. I suppose when if you voice those two, you've kind of got it made, really. Shit. Yeah, but we all know Josh is... What, Josh Keaton? No. Sorry. I disagree with that. Voice acting wise, Josh Keaton is not the best Spider-Man to me. No. He never has been to me, I'm sorry. He's great, but he's not who I automatically think of when I think Spider-Man voice actors. Oh, no. Right. Okay. So Josh is great. Do not get me wrong. Josh Keaton is great. I do like his Spider-Man. I like his Peter Parker. And Yuri Lowenthal is just best Spider-Man voice actor of all. But from a purely cartoon standpoint, it's not Josh for me. It's when you talk about Spider-Man cartoons, Josh Keaton is not the best one to me. To me, the best one is... and this might be sacrilege to someone who's on the younger side, like... No! Fuck! Really? Really? Seriously? Shit! That's not good. Fuck! That's what apparently I get for saying Josh Keaton's not the best Spider-Man voice actor. Right, in that case, I'm just going to come out and say it. It's Christopher fucking Daniel Barnes. I was going to go into a whole spiel as to why I thought he was the best one, but now I just can't be arsed. Because I got killed by a big bloody yellow elephant bloody thing. Wait, hang on. I'm not talking about cartoons. I'm talking about any and all non-MCU or live-action Spider-Man stuff. Josh is supreme. Yuri Lowenthal, Christopher Daniel Barnes, Josh Keaton. You don't know Christopher Daniel Spider-Man 1994. He was the 94 Spider-Man. You know the one who he gets the symbiote costume and he's like, Shocker! I'll chase you all the way to the ends of the earth! That one. He could be cringe as all hell sometimes, but at the same time, sometimes his stuff can be brilliant. Welcome back, Raven. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Gallup. We are down to one life before we count this as a failed attempt number 2. No. Where are you going, matey? Into the wall you go. Kiwi, your takes are so bad right now. Also, I only know Chris from the chat. Yeah, he was in Shattered Dimensions and Web of Time. But no, the reason I say that, Drift, is because he was the Spider-Man voice actor that I grew up watching. I watched reruns of his Spider-Man as a kid, so automatically that's going to be, to me, the best one in terms of cartoons. In terms of voice-acted Spider-Man overall, it's Yuri Lowenthal. There is no doubt in my mind. PS4, Web of Time, Web of Time. Edge of Time, yeah, you're right. You knew what I meant. The one with the whole Alchemex, Peter Parker and Miguel O'Hara subplot, yeah. Which more or less was like a follow-on from Web of Shadows? No, Shattered Dimensions. Christ, what is Web of Shadow? Oh no, that's the weird one where you had a moral compass, like in bloody... Oh god, what's that game on PlayStation that allowed you to have a moral compass? And you could be either a hero or a villain. Infamous. It was like Spider-Man's version of Infamous. Yeah, thank you, Laggy. Yeah, Josh voiced Spider-Man, that one. No, Christopher Daniel Barnes voiced Miguel O'Hara in that one. The one you just mentioned. Edge of Time. No, Web of Shadows. I don't even know who was the voice actor in that one. I just know it's bad. Damn, not within range. Need to get a little bit further up to be within range. Need to be within striking distance, and I'm nowhere near. Well, actually, now I'm a little bit closer than I was. Come on, give me striking distance. Stick to the walls. Striking distance. There we go. After next death, I'm probably going to go to sleep. It's 3:30 AM where I am, and I have school Monday. Oh my god, yeah. No, please don't keep yourself up on my account. If you need to go to sleep, Gallop, I completely understand. But if you want to stay up, you're more than welcome to. Listen, I think Josh is the best Spider-Man VA ever. But I'd be lying to myself and the entire planet if I didn't say Yuri was... Oh, Yuri is S tier. To me, it's Christopher Daniel Barnes, Yuri Lowenthal, and Josh Keaton. All in S tier. I never said Josh Keaton's not S tier. I just rank him below the other two. I mean, to be fair, you've got to remember, Spectacular Spider-Man was the other one that I grew up watching as a kid. Like, never did I say I hated Spectacular Spider-Man. There are aspects of Spectacular Spider-Man that I dislike. No! Are you fucking with me? I lost the last life to a cliff. Oh, I knew that was where it was going to happen. Did we not talk about this earlier on, Gal? I said to you, I hate those fireworks. We talked about this. Oh, I'm like Nostra Bloody Damus. Spyro clearly... Yeah, Spyro clearly doesn't agree with my Spider-Man takes. Ugh. No! To delete that save file and bump it up to 2. Oh, do I even do an attempt? Do I do an attempt number 3? What do we reckon, team? What time is it? 7:27. Yeah, maybe. I mean, the fact is, we made it to Alpine Ridge, and that's where we lost it. Which is honestly where I predicted we were going to lose it. And I'm actually disappointed. Not in the mood for... No, that's fair. I was sitting here thinking, please tell me people are going to say they're not in the mood for attempt number 3, because I think I'm good for now. Yeah, might as well. When we all know you're not... Bugger off. I'll stream next week. I'll stream next weekend. Did it happen to Canadian? Oh, Jesus. So I'm not alone. That's good. That's good. I thought I'd botched that and just, no. Completely botched that on my end. So it's good to know that I'm in esteemed company. Oh, well then. No, just say, if people don't feel like attempt number 3, then we shan't do attempt number 3. That's fine. We shall probably just end it here, because that's what you said 2 weeks ago. Well, I know I said that 2 weeks ago, and then I got busy recording videos and got busy editing them. You've got to remember, videos come first, stream comes second. However, I will say this. Stream... I do want to still do 1 stream a week to ease back in. I want to eventually get back to 2, but I want to do 1 at the moment to ease back in. So no, you'll get a stream next weekend. It won't be Spyro. I don't think we'll do this again next weekend. I'd like to revisit it, but I don't think we'll do it again next weekend. And I don't want to do Rumble next week. I'm not. I love Rumble. Trust me, I love Rumble, but it's like the that's the best way I can put Rumble. Crash Team Rumble is like being in a relationship with somebody that you have got... This is going to sound terrible. It's like being in a relationship with someone who you hang out with and you love them dearly, but sometimes they drive you so bloody mental that you just want to be on your own for a few minutes. That's the best way I can describe it. But yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes, and good night, Gallop. Hope you have a good sleep. Sorry about keeping you up till 3 in the morning. Next time I stream it will be earlier, I promise. So if you'd like to swing by, you're more than welcome. But yes, thank you again for the birthday wishes, everybody. Attempt number 3 will wait for the next time we do this. But like I said, we're not going to do this next stream. We're not going to do Rumble. I think next stream, seeing as you guys are here, I might as well. I hope you're not talking. No, God, no. If anything, she kicks me out of the other room. If anything, I drive her mental. No. If anything, I will give you guys a tease for what if we do a stream next week, which I really hope we do. What I will do will either be Sonic Frontiers or Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series. I'm leaning more towards Klonoa. I haven't played Klonoa for a good couple of years. I'll only tune into Spyro streams. Well, we'll be doing a series of Spyro streams in the near future. I'm doing a Spyro-thon at some point where I'm just going to be playing literally every Spyro game. And I legit mean every Spyro game. I don't just mean, like, when You know how Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon, not Dawn of the Dragon, the Eternal Night has like 3 different ports. Yeah, one day I'll be doing all 3 of those as part of a series. Yo, we could get a Sonic stream next year? I mean, next week. It's highly unlikely that stream will happen at all, but let's... And just for that, I'm announcing right here, right now, we're going to do Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series. No, I think... The game that I would love to play, and I forgot to pick it up when it was on discount, was... Pac-Man Pac World Repack. Or was it Pac World? I'd love to get that. I keep meaning to get it. I'd love to do that. And I'd love to do a Sea of Thieves stream at some point. I keep meaning to. I've got the computer for it now, so I can get away with it. But I don't know when or if that will be. But yeah. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. I will let you all go. Enjoy. Last time you played a Sonic game was... Incorrect. Last time I played a Sonic game was Sonic 06, not Colors. It was 06. So you're lucky I'm even considering Sonic again in the first place after 06. Could be worse. I could be playing Sonic Boom. Actually, now I mention it, I wonder if I could get that running on a Switch emulator. Oh, that would be a terrible idea, wouldn't it? I'm not going back to Sonic 06 Drift. You're not having it. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. I will catch you all, hopefully next week, where I think it's probably going to be Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series. Maybe Sonic Forces. We'll see. But yeah. Good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you, hopefully, most of you, next week. And yes, Pac-Man World. Yeah, that's the game I wanted to do, Raven, but I don't have it. I keep meaning to buy it, so yeah. Could be playing Forces because Boom lets you control Sonic at points. Anyway, right, I'm going now. Good night, everybody. Take care. Bye. Where's the blackout screen? There it is. Love when I can't get technology to work. Anyway, bye.